set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
They came back before halftime.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 24. Back to throw. Crowder, and he's going to let it go deep. Picked off by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. They could not ask for a worse start. You give up a touchdown on the game's opening drive, and then you turn right around and throw the interception on your very first play.
And this is where the coaching staff has to earn its money, because they've got to calm these guys down a little bit. Just as you noted, a horrendous start, both sides of the ball. But now the defense, which gave up an opening drive touchdown, they've got to go out there now and start playing like the team they want to be.
On 1st down, Chubb able to get forward for about 4 as he's taken down. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, and you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense, because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
To throw on 2nd and 6.
Bruh, I swear I can't stand that, bro. I cannot stand that for the life of me, bro. It be linebackers standing right there. They won't even put their hands up. Or them quick passes across the middle. It go right over their head.
That was a big one for the Browns franchise and for
I'm in
Baker
zone,
Mayfield.
so you're looking right at the quarterback. I
from
can see it. I was in
Taylor
man coverage and my back was to the play.
19-game losing streak,
sitting there
beating
waiting
fellow
for you
rookie
to
Sam
throw it to
Darnold
me.
21-17.
And
after the game, a lot of you will remember Browns management unlocking the, shall we call them, refreshment fridges that had been padlocked for so long until the Browns got that victory. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Mayfield. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. He was looking for Landry that time.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at the 20.
Check. He's coming. We got double up.
They'll run here with a former Steeler. This is Le'Veon Bell. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
Tackles. Kill. Turn up. Check 99. Back. Deuce.
This is Bell. And an alley to run. Le'Veon Bell. Kiss him goodbye. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Le'Veon Bell. 76 yards as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
Something's up with my internet connection, y'all.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7.
Moving like too much.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Browns have taken the lead. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. The first carry for Trenton Cannon. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Early down stuffs will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
We're going to sign.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. But he will have a man, Demaryius Thomas. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves them from a 3 and out.
Number 53, Mike 53. Hey, let's get in there. Let's get in there. Kill. Hey, turn it up. You go tight. You got tight.
Now a first down carry by Bell. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Watch out.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Check 13. Check 13. Check 9. Check 31. Check 31. 25. Check 25. Check 25. Right there.
They'll give this to Bell running right. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Darnold off the play fake to Bell. And the throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that Puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of the whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Quit talking about it and bring it. Bang, bang. Run. Bang, bang. Check three. 61. Match box right.
Mayfield on first down. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that's going to be intercepted. Jamal Adams with it, the all-pro safety.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Now a run by Bell here going nowhere as they'll hit him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the first half.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Out. Shoot. Watch the shoot. Check nipple. Ready? Shit.
Here's Bell. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Bell, of course, 3-time 1,000-yard rusher. Sat out 2018, but you look back to 2017, a tick under 1,300 yards and almost 700 more receiving.
53. Check 53. I'm coming. Young lady. Check three. Scott, motion.
They'll try and run for it with Bell. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Now, after the run by Bell, here's another 1st and 10.
You stop coming so close to me while I'm playing this game.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. On the screen, this is Cannon. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Trenton Cannon, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point splits the uprights. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 3.
Really trying to play me.
And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
Why I can't control
that
my
return gives
guys
him a golden
all the way through
opportunity
the
to go
play.
out in
It's
front.
like search.
How will the defense respond after giving up that
I
type
can't
of a
gain
return?
control of them until I
Set. 180. Check right. Double time.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Out on the edge, you love to have cornerbacks like that that can bring him down to the run game.
And you're also exposed to everyone. It really becomes a one-on-one play, doesn't it? You're out there by yourself on the edge. The best ones know how to make the play, and we just saw an example of it right there.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Tremaine Johnson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
So 2nd in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. They'll try the right side with Bell. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
He's crossing. He's checking crap. Chef. Hey.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The Jets on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Darnold from the gun. He finds his target. It's Crowder. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Out of the shotgun, it's Bell.
Like, y'all are not getting
Y'all
not
down
getting
at the
ran
32.
over or nothing. Y'all just
It's a loss of a yard there,
going
and
to
now
the
2nd
next
down.
level while not putting
Double, this
nobody
guy
on
has
the
to be a
butt.
priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just
Y'all
ate that
going
one
to where the
alive, just
linebackers
stuffed it.
is,
In
but
fact,
y'all
before the game,
all the
he was talking to
defensive
us, and he's
linemen
like,
there.
hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Now a give, right side. It's Bell. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. The Jets on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Darnold now to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Anderson a first down and more. And that is incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. The Browns drive about to get started. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. Couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
2nd. 50 seconds on the clock.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mayfield going deep here for Landry. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Trying to get it to Landry there, and it's third down. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Quentin Williams brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Stay open. Stay open.
Now a give, right side. It's Bell, and this Browns defense coming to life. They get him behind the line for a second straight play. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here, 3rd and 14.
Crucifying my offensive line right now. This is crazy. It's only week 2 of the first season. Like, golly. Can't have got that much XP to week 1.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move. Hey, we got 3 attacks.
A shotgun snap for Darnold. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Demarius Randall. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half, and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw, Mayfield. He's going to float this one deep right side. Got a man, it's caught.
Swear, dog, like, oh my gosh, that was excellent coverage, bro.
His first touchdown of the new season.
Of course,
as his guys are able to regain the lead.
Golly. And I didn't go for the pick. I swatted the ball. He caught that joint and ran it in. It's crazy.
Seibert on for the PAT. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
This nigga be blitzing everybody too, bro.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Here's Darnold running the option left, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
Check, 59, 59.
Now Darnold. That'll be taken in by Anderson. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13.
This is crazy. The cornerbacks is running people over.
Well, I know it goes against
Like,
the instincts of the
yeah,
person
are you
catching the
kidding
ball
me right
because
now?
all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't
I
drop
don't even
it.
know who this nigga is.
Yeah, in that
Like,
situation,
get
dropping
outta
it
here,
would have been better.
He ain't
End up
even on
losing
our
yardage,
roster.
even though they completed the pass.
Good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Hey, Foxtrot.
3rd and long, it's Darnold. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Greedy Williams, the rookie from LSU. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns.
This nigga got a linebacker.
Well, we know this defense has
Williams.
athleticism. Spots like that prove it's right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
I don't know. I was a kicker.
Ridiculous.
You got to remember that now.
Come on.
Fine. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
No, if I remember correctly, the Jets' offensive line ain't that bad for them to be getting blown up like that. The Browns' offensive line is worse than the Jets' offensive line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe than returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there
blow
and kind of
through
see
somebody
over
that's
the idea that they
rated
turned
higher
the
than
ball
you.
over previously.
Just
Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. First play of the drive
that
goes
don't
the
make you
wrong way.
stronger.
Here's 2nd and 12. They'll go again with Bell. And this Browns defense coming to life. They get him behind the line for a second straight play. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
To the corniness, just because. Right, that's dumb. I don't like
This
nobody
offense
can
in
convince
desperate
me
need of a conversion as they come up on
And
3rd
then when you
down.
watch in real life, everybody getting blown up.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the
When
field.
I win, I'm not doing
and that'll
cheesy
wind
stuff
up
and win. It's just
incomplete.
good football.
Bold play call
My
there.
dudes ain't
Now
blowing
it's
your dudes
4th
up.
down.
It's just good coverage
You hear
and
the
stuff.
calls
It's
for a
like,
penalty, but I just
when
don't
I'm
think
completing
so. I
the
think in this
pass, the
situation,
nigga's wide
the defender's
open.
making sure his guy couldn't hold
He
on
ain't
to the
catching it
football.
in
So I don't
coverage,
see
double
anything to warrant
coverage,
the flag.
and
No, I'm
jumping
with
over
you. There
top
was
of niggas and
contact,
all that
but
dumb stuff.
I'm happy they kept that flag in the
It was
back
just
pocket.
schemed up right.
And he puts a little
Niggas
something
out here
extra into
catching
this one, by far his
passes and
best of the
triple
night.
coverage and
Here's
ball
Jackson to
gets hit.
return. 62 yards
And
on
then
the
another
punt that
receiver
time.
come out of nowhere and
And the
catch
Browns
the ball.
will take
Like,
over
all
with a
that
1st
extra
and
dumb
10
stuff.
deep in their own territory.
I don't get that kind of stuff.
The Browns drive about to get started, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
Everybody's
When you
wins ain't
scored
the same.
points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Can't compare apples to oranges.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mayfield, flush to his right. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw, so maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down.
I don't know that much about the Jets. Maybe they just trash and ain't got no defensive play.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
No pass rush against one of the worst lines in football. Amazing.
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Watch a slap. Watch a slap. Hey, check 24. What's that?
On 2nd and 9, Mayfield. That's taken in by Callaway. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 12 yards there and a first down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
Come on, come on, come on. 36. Hey, switch gears. Spawn.
They run it again with Chubb. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
54
Mayfield looks to throw. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 24-yard line.
There was nobody in the middle of the field.
Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
Mayfield now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Hey, alert 33. Watch quick. Watch.
A run for Nick Chubb. Henry Anderson, big man from Stanford, there for the stop. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. Following the penalty, Chubb trying to run inside, but nothing there. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. On 3rd down, Mayfield. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down, right around the 18-yard line. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
Amazing.
Here's Austin Seibert now for the Browns field goal. This to make it a 3-score game late. Seibert able to knock this one through. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
Let's go.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. One more time, it's Cannon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
So a 3rd and 9 and 6 defensive backs out there on the dime.
Patrolling the passing lanes.
Back to throw, Darnold. Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. The D-tackle, Sheldon Richardson, came barreling in for the sack. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
I ain't know what's his name?
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
I didn't know he was that slow.
The Browns drive about to get started. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
Exactly.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Chubb. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Henry Anderson there on the stop.
Nice job by that deep gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
I got you. Hey, alert.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. In on the stop, the Pro Bowl strong safety Jamal Adams. The Browns on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. This is caught. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They come out here in the eye. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
He's coming, King. Hey, alert. Mike, 57.
So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Henry Anderson able to take him down. It's a loss of 3.
Nigga had 40 yards passing. That's crazy.
Mano, what you looking like tonight? All right. What about tomorrow? I'm off at 3.
Nigga, you're a tight end. What are you talking about? You ain't a receiver.
Stop cleaning Daddy's feet, Beyblade.
81, 80. Okay, the line is kind of garbage.
Greg posted.
72, 72, 70. Guess that explains a lot. And he basically just admitted he was glitching. Yo, that is hilarious. I guess anything goes in this league. That's crazy.